guys, what's going on? It's Nick here from ActionFigureFury.com bringing you another video. No, not another video review. This time I want to just rant about Hot Toys prices, and maybe the prices will be stable for a while. When I first started collecting Hot Toys a couple years ago, the prices were high. I mean, it was about $180-ish for a figure. And that was acceptable, and once you buy one, you're pretty much just going to buy all the figures anyways. But now prices are getting so high that I'm actually going to have to pick and choose what figures I would like to get. When Hot Toys first started, their figures were less than $100. I mean, a lot of their figures were snap model kits so they could get around the licensing that other licensors had, but once they started making figures, I mean, they were about $150-ish, which is affordable. I mean, the quality wasn't that great when they were $150, but now Hot Toys has improved significantly. So the figures at about $200 to $250, I think, is affordable for a Hot Toy, because you just look at the face and you just know. You're just like, wow, amazing. I'm addicted to them. I bought my first one, I think it was the Nick Fury from the Avengers line, and then after that I was addicted and I had to buy all the Avengers. And the prices stayed pretty stable for the last year or two, and now with a couple of their most recent announcements, like Darth Vader from A New Hope, or the new Iron Man Mark 43 from Age of Ultron, those figures are insanely expensive. If you look at Darth Vader, he has hardly any accessories. I mean, he does have a really epic costume, and that's what's making me buy him. And I also missed out on the sideshow, the Return of the Jedi one with his arm chopped off. I totally wanted that, and I just spaced out on pre-ordering him, and then by the time I went to go order him, he was all sold out, and I could only get the normal version, but the sideshow version had the most epic accessory I've ever seen. So I looked him up on eBay and he was like $500. I was like, no. But anyways, I'm excited that Hot Toys is doing Darth Vader, but I'm not excited about the price. Iron Man's the same thing. I mean, when Iron Man 3 came out, all of their die-cast figures were about $300 to $310, which isn't bad, especially with Iron Patriot. You get a head sculpt, which isn't bad for $10 over the standard price. I mean, War Machine here was $280, not bad. And I'm not into the extremely high prices. So Hot Toys is also focusing more on die-cast Iron Man. I love Iron Man, but I'm not a fan of the die-cast line. I mean, the figure is extremely heavy. Let me get a couple of these guys out of the way. The figure is extremely heavy, but he stands real nice. But the realism, the whole point of the die-cast line was to enhance the realism. I don't think the realism is that different from the plastic version. I mean, the plastic version's all shiny, and Iron Man's suit was all shiny in the film, so I think the plastic version is just fine. The die-cast version, I don't know. I mean, he has more articulation. You can definitely get some deeper poses out of him, but I don't think well, at that time when Iron Man 3 was coming out, when they were releasing these die-cast guys, they were about $50 more, and I don't think it's worth it. I think the plastic looks extremely real just by itself. And so now we have the Avengers Mark 43 coming out, and it's like $340 something, and that is insane for a 12-inch action figure. I mean, yeah, he's made of metal, yeah, it's probably 100% screen accurate, but it doesn't float my boat. Hot Toys needs to go back to plastic and reduce their prices. It's just that easy. And they also need to stop adding in all these ridiculous accessories that they've released 100 times before just to bump the price up. I think they did that with some of these Iron Man guys. They did that a whole ton. with. I mean, a lot of the accessories are just redone. Like even the machine gun on War Machine is just redone on other figures. And pretty much all of the Iron Man 3 figures were just repaints of other stuff. And I can't think of any other examples, but I know when I was opening some figures recently, there were just so many duplicate accessories. Oh, the Predators line. The Predators line, that one is notorious for reusing accessories. Like, everything's reused, and they just package it again, and then they're like, oh, it comes with 20 accessories. You need to pay $3,000 for it. No. Not happening. So, reduce the accessories. Stop making figures in metal because nobody wants them. And yeah. So I put these other two zombies here. One's from 3-0. This is from their Walking Dead line. It's Michonne's pet zombie. And then there's also this Nazi zombie from, I think it's Damn Toys. The Nazi zombie was like $90 shipped to my house. And just look at the detail on him. I mean, this is pretty much all that the figure came with. You got a gun and you can remove his helmet and all this stuff. But, oh yeah, you can check out some brains, zombie brains. This figure was like $90, like I said, and it comes with pretty much just this. And that's pretty much all you need for this figure. You don't need 20 extra accessories that are just retarded. If you wanted extra accessories, you could just go buy them on eBay. And then this figure, this is pretty much all this figure came with, and they were able to keep the price down pretty low. I was rather surprised when they first started announcing the Walking Dead figures because their prices were affordable. I mean, I'm still butthurt about 3-0 not finishing off The Walking Dead. They say they're still working on it, but I don't know. Anyways, that's for another video because I would totally rant about 3-0. Teasing all these Walking Dead 12-inch guys, and we're not getting any of them. But anyways, they were able to keep the price down really low on this guy. He was about $120-ish, and they said that the rest of their figures are going to be between $120 and $150, which isn't bad for a license like The Walking Dead. I'll buy those up all day. And so, these guys have much less accessories, but the price is low and affordable. I would rather have 3 mediocre figures. I consider these guys mediocre. I mean, they're obviously not as good quality as Hot Toys, so they're just like mediocre. But once you put them in your case, they look great. No complaints about them whatsoever. With the Hot Toys, I'll pick out some of the accessories I want. See, that's another thing Hot Toys should be doing. They should be looking over, create like a mass list of accessories, look them all over, and look at what's essential for the character. Because you're going to load up characters with pointless accessories. I mean, Batman and Robin was another example of one where they just reused all the accessories. Batman pretty much comes with everything you need, and then you get Robin if you're going to get the set, and you get everything all over again. I was so mad at that. And that's why Robin won the worst Hot Toy of 2014. Alright guys, so I know that rant was kind of long, but Hot Toys prices are seriously getting out of control. I put a little bit of attention on the subject a couple days ago on actionfiguretheory.com. It was related to the Hot Toys teaser for Thanos about a new age is beginning, and I speculate that a new age of Hot Toys prices is beginning, because right when that came out, Darth Vader's $300 and the Mark 43 is like $350. Not cool, Hot Toys. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Hot Toys prices are getting out of control? Are you guys going to keep buying them if the prices keep going up? Or are you going to do something similar to what I'm doing?